You thought it was a bit? You thought it was a bit. You thought I was just joking when I said in the Discord that we were reviewing Luigi Mangione, aka United Healthcare Shooter's Steam library. How wrong you were. We're actually doing it. We're revealing his Steam library in 3, 2, 1, moment of truth. You guys are all saying let's go Terraria, but you're missing the big one up here. If I played 400 hours of PUBG, I played 100 hours of PUBG, okay? So I understand that 400 hours of PUBG, what 400 hours of PUBG might do to a man, okay? And it's not pretty. Even the most solid of mentals would be warped by this fucking game. PUBG, 400 hours of PUBG is insane. It's starting to make sense. Terraria, I can't speak on Terraria. We haven't done the Terraria stream yet. It's been planned. So I can't speak on whether or not Terraria would make you want to murder a CEO of a healthcare company. Who knows? I know it's a very in-depth game with a lot of quests and such, so maybe there's a quest like that in the game. We don't know. Now this... Okay, now it's all starting to make sense. 400 hours of PUBG. I'm not raising eyebrows. 200 hours of Rocket League on top of that. Now it's starting to make sense. Now the gears are starting to turn. That 200 hours of Rocket League is worth 400 hours of PUBG in terms of mental warping, in terms of radicalization. I've seen it happen. I've seen friends I love turn into shadows of themselves once they go down the Rocket League rabbit hole. They need to let him out. He was missing 1% of the single most stupid time-consuming achievement in the game. Wait, so he was actually grinding for the achievements? He's an achievement hunter. Does this mean that he might go take out the other healthcare CEOs to gather the Chaos Emeralds? We might never know. Now, Civilization... I've also never played Civilization. I'm not into map games, although I think if I tried to get into map games, they might take over my life. 172 hours of Civilization makes sense. It showed him how the world really works. All right? Maybe. I haven't played the game. This is in line with what I'd expect. Wholly based police. We're gonna skip over Don't Starve Together. This guy's got 200 hours combined in both Spelunkies. That's based. That's based alert. Now, I'm not a Spelunky head. Just want to put that out there. I'm not a Spelunky head. I tried Spelunky. I couldn't really get into it. I've watched Northernlion play hours and hours of it, but I couldn't get into Spelunky personally. I know they're great games, though. Base. Don't Starve. I've never played it. Have I ever? There's no way. There's no fucking way. Stardew fucking Valley. This War of Mine? Wait, hold on. 60 hours in this War of Mine? Isn't this War of Mine one of those games that's only 12 hours long or something? Isn't it like one of those games with like a harrowing story? Did this guy play it like 5 times over? Hold on. I need to do some journalist research. Yeah, dude, this War of Mine is 11 hours. He played it like... He played 20 hours over what the completionist runtime is supposed to be. This motherfucker played 60 hours of this War of Mine. Okay. And that's a harrowing game about the truth of society. I think the clues are laid out in front of us. Bare. It's so funny that the mainstream media, and I hate saying that, but it's literally the mainstream media. It's so funny that the mainstream media honed in on the fact that he played like 5 hours of Among Us as like we should have known. Stardew Valley's crazy. Stardew Valley's crazy. Very wholesome. But also it depends. What year did he play this in? Did he play this like in 2024? We need to be able to see his achievements in Stardew Valley. Who did he marry? Are there achievements for who he married? I feel like that'll say a lot. Or whether he sided with the Joja Corporation. I've only played like 5 hours of Stardew Valley, so I don't even know if you can do that. How do I look at... Okay, we can look at his achievements. We're going deeper into the files. Okay. He got 15,000 gold. Maybe this opened his eyes to the evils of capitalism. Once he became a 1%er in Stardew Valley, he realized how unfair everything was. Like, he saw Pam, Linus, Shane, all living out on the street, digging through trash cans, while he was living on top of a mountain in a mansion. And I think maybe that it could have planted some seeds. No pun intended. No pun intended. Also, this is just a fun fluff segment, all right? Don't read into this too hard. But maybe Call of Duty Black Ops 2 started to create the thoughts in his mind about how American foreign policy, that kind of stuff. War equals bad. Super Meat Boy? Okay, incredibly based. I can't even... No notes. That doesn't tell us anything, I don't think. Although, what is the story of Super Meat Boy? Dr. Fetus takes away Bandage Girl. Super Meat Boy has to go save her. All the while getting killed over and over again by saws and blades in factories. Maybe this opened his eyes to the horrors of the meatpacking industry. Halo Infinite. I played a little bit of Halo Infinite. The multiplayer in that game, I remember being very annoying. Maybe I just was fucking ass at the game, but maybe it made him angry. Although, if anything, it should have made him angry at 343 Industries. Risk global domination. Now, this might tell us a thing or two. Similarly to Civilization, this could have showed him the error of colonialism, the evils of imperialism. Far Cry 3? Any Ubisoft game will drive a man to do crazy things. Although I do love Far Cry 3, so that one doesn't really count. It would be so funny if his most played games are like FIFA, fucking Genshin Impact. I don't even think that's on Steam. All right, this was the one that everybody, or not everybody, but all of the journalists were saying that the signs were there all along that he would go on to murder a that he would go on to murder a CEO of a large insurance company because he played 27.4 hours of Among Us. I think the importance of Among Us in his Steam library is wildly overblown. I don't think that says anything. I think it says that he liked to have fun with his friends, if anything. Now, Baba Is You. Baba Is You is a game that I'm aware of. It's a game that takes a lot of intellectual might. Although, did he finish the game? Complete the leg, find the orm? Oh, he didn't finish the job. Maybe this taught him that he had to finish the job. This is a good game for strategy and planning. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Terraforming Mars. This is... Okay, Terraforming Mars. He definitely played this and then realized how much he hated Elon Musk. Unturned. He played this when he was 11. Jackbox Party Pack 3. He liked to have fun with his friends. Is that illegal? I don't think so. Raft is a game I've never played, but I'm going to jump to so many... I'm going to jump to so many conclusions right now. I was about to say it's a game where you're probably on a raft alone, but it's literally 2 people. Maybe this made him realize that you have to work together with your common man to defeat the sharks, otherwise known as the healthcare CEOs of the world. No way! He's a Fez head? He played all of Fez and got all the achievements? Dude, Fez is so good. That's one of my favorite childhood games of all time. I never finished Fez. Damn. I don't know what this signifies other than him having good taste. Fez is a great game. 18 hours of Rust. No, you need more than 18 hours of Rust for it to be a red flag. Ship of Fools. He did ship off one fool. But I don't know if this tells us anything. Battle Block Theater, man, this is my psychoanalysis is falling apart. Now I'm just having fun looking at the fact that he likes good games. South Park, The Stick of Truth, and he has a sense of humor. He worked on Civ 6 and fixed over 300 bugs. No way. Okay, so I saw that he played Civ 6, but he fixed 300 bugs in the game, like professionally. Holy. Damn. The People's Champ? Stick RPG 2. Don't know what that is. Sounds like something you played when you're 12. Escapist 2. He's gonna need to play a little bit more of this one. Castle Crashers, insanely good game. Transistor, classic game. He looks a bit like Gully in his mugshot. What's he yelling about, I wonder? I never got to finish Terraria. How many? Oh my, wait, we have so many more games to go. Okay, here, let's just go to the big ones. I'll just stop. Mr. President, what is this? Is this a game about assassinating Donald Trump? This looks like it could be a murdering the president. Oh, but don't take this out of context. Murdering the president simulator. I think it's the opposite. Well, maybe he played it to learn a thing or two. You know, if you learn how the defense works, you can better cultivate your offense. It's a game about jumping in front of Trump and getting hit by a bullet. He got none of the achievements. Batman Arkham games based. BioShock. Anti-capitalist game. As far as I remember from when I played it when I was 14. Outlast. That made him really scared. Goat Simulator. I could do a whole video essay on what Goat Simulator means here, but we can't get into it. Papers, Please. I haven't played Papers, Please, but I know what's making social commentary. Lords of the Fallen. Okay, here we found the linchpin. We found it. It all makes sense now. He played Lords of the Fallen. It's all starting to make sense. Any amount of Lords of the Fallen will make you want to kill a healthcare CEO. Or just make you want to murder somebody. It's the worst game of all time. He only played 3.5 hours of Hollow Knight? Free this man. He needs to finish that. Okay, To the Moon, another sad game. Limbo. Nidhogg. I gotta say, this guy has great taste. Bastion. He's an Isaac. Yo, do you think this guy watched Northern Lion? There are too many games on here. Spelunky, Isaac. I think the odds of Luigi Mangione having watched Northern Lion at some point is pretty fucking high. Okay, and then we're getting down to games that are just like, whatever. Okay, that's his whole library. Honestly, I came here looking to do some psychoanalysis, and I feel like we might have, turned over a couple stones. We might have seen it. We might have, found out a thing or two. But what I'm really left with is a respect for this man's taste. He's got great taste. And the fact that he fixed 300 bugs in Civilization 6. That's amazing. All right. I would rate this Steam library. He played too much PUBG. There's no getting away from that. He played too much Rocket League. He spent too much time playing Rocket League and PUBG when he could have played Cave Story and Celeste. There's no forgiving that. But overall, this is a solid library. Bit of a milquetoast library, but I'm a milquetoast Marty myself, so I respect it. Luigi Mangione, you pass with flying colors in terms of your Steam library. I love it.